Hello, YouTube. It's Retta again. I'm going to do the reading now on the South African president, Jacob Zuma. I don't know much about him at all. I don't know anything. I just, looked up his birthday. That's about as much as I know about him. He is the Hierophant. He believes in law and order, but the problem is him being president, he is the Hierophant. He believes in law and order. So as the Hierophant, he is the law and order, and he needs to balance that. Sometimes, he feels that I am president. What I say goes. And that's not how you should think. And it being part of his birth card, he has to learn how to balance that it's not a dictatorship, but he's looking at it as I'm the highest authority because he really believes in, the hierarchy. I am the higher authority and you are going to listen to me. Kind of a dictatorship. But he has to learn how to balance that. He really, really needs to learn how to balance. That's his life goal, is not to be this dictator, not to be, what I say goes. He needs to learn to balance, to temper, to blend it and to bring people together instead of, being this dictator person. All right. So let's see more in regards to him. So I'm going to look at, sorry about my phone. I'm going to look at let me see if I can find the man. Okay. So this is a man. So this is Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma. What's around him? And then I'm going to use the Ghetto Tarot. I seem to like to use that tarot, like when I do Africa readings, even though the deck isn't made in Africa. It's made in Haiti, but... Alright, whoops. These cards want to speak. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. It's going to take me my nails. I need to cut them. So, okay, Jacob Zuma, South Africa. Jacob Zuma. So, what is he looking at? What is he looking at? What is he focused on? The anchor, grounded. So, he's focused on anchoring, grounded. I don't know what is in his past. He's had a lot of good luck, that's in his past, behind him. He's been very lucky, very successful. Let's see underneath him, the foundation of who? Heart, the love, the protection, family, finances, protector, the house, his presidency, his country. So he has a lot of love and protection for his family and for his country. Let's see, above him. This is what's on his mind. Okay. So there is a lot of, on his mind is that there is a lot of cloudiness, like shade, like confusion in regards to the government from, the people, from the people. So there's a lot of confusion in regards to the government from the people. So there's a lot of confusion. Maybe that's why he's trying to ground things. A lot of his house and the government. So he's in between actually his house, his own home, and the government. It could be the government and his home of Africa or his house in general. Those are kitty corner. He does love the people. He does love the people. He feels there's also some confusion in regards to money or in regards to him protecting, protective. In regards to, there's some confusion in regards to money or protection. Um, so we'll see. My Lenormand people, you put your 2 cents in on the bottom so we can try to figure that out. So now I'm going to, why this deck right here is calling me. I don't, whoa. Let's see. Okay, Joseph Zuma. Ground wisps. Oh, this is mine. Joseph Zuma, where he is now. Sorry, I'm talking to him. I'm whispering to my. Alright. Okay, so that's death. So we'll see how that goes with this deck. So death is not actually, could be, it's not a physical death. It could be a transformation. Something ended. The beginning of something else. We'll see. Let's zoom in. Let's see where he is at now. Whoops. Ah. I gotta cut my nails. I don't like them when they're this long. Messes up my cards. And then as me being a nurse, we never, you know, I always like my nails manageable. It's never really into long nails. Okay. Joseph Zuma. Jacob Zuma. Why do people want to call him Joseph Jacob Zuma? Okay. All right. Look at this. This is what? The 9? This is the 10. So this is also the death card. You know, so it's like a defeat. It either could be a physical death of Zuma or a defeat, the end. Defeat, the end. I don't feel it as a metaphysical death. I feel like, we'll see. What's the cross to bear with that? Look at this. The death. Wow. So, you see how these cards work. So, there's a death. So, it's either a physical death of Jacob Zuma or a metaphysical death. I don't feel it. I think it's an ending of something, and something else is going to be. I don't know if he just got elected as president or if his election is coming up. It could be an end of that. He's not going to, he's going to lose, or he's going to physically pass away. Let's see. Underneath that, devastation, heartbreak. You know, I feel like the swords are laid down, you know, so they're laid down with confusion. It's a physical, a mental, and emotional, you know, pain. Physical, mental, and emotional pain. This is a very, I have no idea what's going on in South Africa with this Jacob Zuma. All right, let's see, what's in his past, his immediate past. Look at all these swords. Wow. So he has been feeling, you know, trapped. He's been feeling trapped. Hopefully you can see that. He's been feeling trapped, but you know, he's been kind of like not able to move and blinded, not seeing things clearly, not seeing things clearly, which I see in here. This not seeing things, this cloudiness has caused this pain. Him not seeing things clearly has caused this pain. He could have avoided this, but it was his own, you know, he could have avoided this. This is self-inflicted. He could have avoided this. He could have walked away, but he didn't. He stood his ground, and now, you know, the swords are drawn, you know, he's stuck, he's unable to move, and he's blind. And I see the cloudy, you know, the cloudiness on the outside. All right, let's see what's on his mind. The Tower, destruction, kaboom. Things are like, ooh. The coming together. Three of Pentacles is like coming together for a purpose. Was he like a Page of Machetes? Coming together for a purpose. The Page of Machetes is the page of swords. A very smart individual. Very smart individual. But what I said about him is there's a younger person. I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but he's younger, very smart. He thought he could work together with this younger person. He thought that they could work together. Somebody have an eye, somebody on his opposing side that's younger that wants to be president. But this coming together was a disaster. This coming together was a disaster. Why is the Page of Machetes? This is a man though. And he came out swinging, this young man. He's got the knife up. He's ready to cut. All right. There's a young man. And them working together is a disaster, or they worked together in the past and it's a disaster. It was a three coming together. Maybe they were in business, you know, together. It's a younger man. He's out with his knife up. And this is a disaster. All right, let's see in the future. In the future, you know, I don't know if you can see it. It's the two of, hoping you can see these cards. Let me see if I can zoom in some more. Oh, sorry, the light is in there. So, you know, the Two of Swords is a choice, you know. And you see in all these things, the eyes are blinded. The cloud in here is blinded. So, is it, you know, was he blind, you know, to these things? Did he not see it because of him being this Hierophant and kind of maybe he loves his country? The other cards show he feels he's the protector, but his birth card is if he doesn't balance his Hierophant of, then he could be like a dictator, like what he says goes, and he can be blind to the things that are around him. He's only focused on what he wants. And that could be the end. If he doesn't have that in balance, it's the end. So in the future, it's the Two of Swords. So what path? What path is being taken? But she's still blind. You know, what path is being taken? What choice are you going to make? And it looks like he's still working on this blind. So he hasn't worked on his birth card of not being such like a dictator, like, you know, not, you have to look at all sides. You can't just want what you want and go forth. You have to look with everybody. And all these, he's still blinded with these clouds. He's still blinded. He's still blinded. And that affects his choices. the star. Things are going to come out. You know, the light is being shined on him being blinded and not either given a choice or his choice, the choice that he makes. The light is going to be shined on it. Like, he's not seeing the different sides. You know, he doesn't want to see it. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Let's see. The Queen of Cups. Who is that? The Queen of Cups. So it's either a woman, a relationship, and him not, he's just focused on, like I said, he's blinded. He only sees what he wants to see. So he's just focusing on these spilled cups, this, you know, what's spilled. You know, these bad emotions, these emotions that are spilled. He's not looking at, you know, the things. He won't look around to see what's really going on. He's not looking behind to see to see this other things. He's too focused on this. He's focused on what he wants to be focused on and not the whole picture. And maybe that's the Queen of Cups, you know. You know, he works, it could be a woman, a Queen of Cups, could be a wife, or it could be him as the Queen of Cups, as in, you know, not very, not too busy focusing on what she needs and what she wants and her good feelings on things, and not focused on what everybody else needs. And that's kind of what this card is. You know, this card is, you know, the Queen of Cups is a proud woman, you know, but she can be a little flighty. You know, she can only, sometimes her focus is on what her wants and what she needs emotionally. I feel that South Africa, this is in a really trying time. You know, he's very me, what he perceives. He doesn't see what the people need, what other people are trying to tell him. He's blinded to anybody else's wants or needs. He might pass away of a broken heart. He's going to be broken financially, spiritually, emotionally. And it's from his own making, his own cloudy minds, you know. His own cloudiness. He could have, because he's not seeing things, he could have some type of like mental, like he could have like a mental kind of disorder. Sorry to say, but like with all this cloudiness, he could be, you know, some type of mental disorder, but it could be a physical death. Maybe done by a young man, or it could be he's done. You know, he's done. He's not going to have a very good his presidency. It's going to be done, and it's going to leave him very emotionally, mentally brokenhearted. You know, and despair. But it's in his own making. He refused to take the blinders off, and this person, this young person, it seems like it was a disaster. And they tried to work together, you know. They tried to come together and work together, but it was a disaster. And this young person has his knife out. He's ready to chop this one down, this young man. He's ready to chop him down. So I hope that helps. I don't know, maybe the people from South Africa can tell me if anything of this makes sense. I feel very bad for you guys. You guys have some trying times coming ahead. And this all could have been avoided. It all could have been avoided. This man just had to take the blinders off. Take the blinders off and stop being so stubborn and selfish and, you know. All right, that's the end of this reading. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.